Sweet, I'm live. Howdy, howdy. Hopefully everyone's gonna have a nice Monday. Hopefully it is a nice Monday. Beginning of the week's always hard. My day wasn't difficult, but it was definitely long. Oh, it was so long. It's not like it was a bad day. It was actually a pretty half decent day, but no complaints on my end. Uh, what's going on here? I am live. Welcome on in, Ruby. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Monday. I went to work today. What Sunday would this be? Imagine starting your work week off on a Sunday. What kind of hell is that to live in? But I am live. I'm actually here because I'm I'm kind of getting everyone ready for something that I'm planning on doing. I'm gonna try and do for the rest of the year regarding streams because uh, yeah. So I know last year I came back to streaming and I have been trying my best to be as consistent as possible. When it comes to streaming, consistency is key. The if you keep the same time slot, it makes it easier for people to find you. The one thing that I noted though is that when it comes to how I do things, what in the world's going on with my desk? Sorry, not to get sidetracked. I'm getting sidetracked though, but it's bugging. Oh, I feel so much better. Perfect. Okay. Consistency is key. I came back. I've been trying to stream at least twice a week. When I first started coming back, I was trying to go, hard to the paint, like once a day for like an hour or two. And then I realized another problem there. I'm only live for an hour or two on these days. And that was partially problematic because, starting off, if nobody knows who the hell you are, it's kind of hard for people to really find you. Sorry, I just had dinner and I'm still trying to wash it down a little bit. Oh, and I had a bomb ass dinner. Oh my gosh. Never let McDonald's. I never want to hear McDonald's slander ever. McDonald's is so good. But I was looking at my schedule, stream schedule, and I figured there's a lot of room. So, moving forward, I'm planning on upping the amount of times I stream. I'm gonna delete this bot off of my freaking. What in the world? Why am I not being given options? I'm sorry, I don't mean to get distracted here, but there are bots in Kick. I wish Kick Chat would be like so much better than it is, but it's not. It's kind of dookie. All right, let's ban that bot. There we go. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better way to get rid of him. The hell out of my chat bot. So yeah, moving forward, I'm actually gonna be upping up my stream schedule. I can't promise that you'll never hear McDonald's slander from me. Oh, Ruby, why? Why do this to me? You're one of the few peeps I like so much, and you push this on me. It's okay. It's okay. I'll forgive. I can forgive. I can forgive and move on. But it's okay. It's okay. You're cool, Ruby. You're cool. Perfectly cool. You're a BK girly. I have no issues with Burger King. I love Burger King too. The problem is the Burger Kings in my area suck. I'm not even kidding. I have ordered food from them and they've butchered it. I I wish I could go there, order my Whopper how I want it, and they can just give it to me. Never. It's just I don't know. It just they struggle with it, and like they've overcharged me. They've gotten my orders wrong and overcharging me, and they take forever. They are so slow here. Oh man, it's rough stuff. But yo, you ever come over? I'll treat you to Burger King, 100%. Don't even ask. Like don't even have to be like, Lenari, I'm waiting at Burger King. I'm like, okay, I'm there, and bam, get whatever the hell you want. Do what you want. I won't stop you. I love their fries. Burger King fries, goated. Even their nuggies, all right? Burger King nuggies are not bad. You know who has really bad nuggets? And it's almost an art in how bad they have to get their nuggets. And it's in my area. Carl's Jr. has the worst. No, no, no. I will not tolerate. No, their nuggets are delicious. Okay, Carl's Jr. has the worst nuggets of any fast food chain. They are so bad. They taste what do they taste like? They taste like oh gosh. They taste like Wendy's chicken patties, and the Wendy's chicken patties are awful. If you've ever had a Wendy's chicken patty, that's bad. And they taste like that. I don't know what Wendy's does to their chicken nuggets because they don't taste as bad. They don't taste bad at all. They're actually really good. I've only had Carl's Jr. once and I didn't like it. I don't blame you. Carl's Jr.'s really fallen off in like the last 10 years. They used to be pretty damn goated. Now they suck. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they did, but Carl's Jr. quit loving their stuff and it shows. Their quality of food, dookie. Really bad stuff. And yeah, I just don't get me started on the quality of some fast food places. Like for a hot minute, one place that had excuse me, for a hot minute, one place that had really awful food was McDonald's. McDonald's was actually horrible for a really not a really long time. No, no, it was a long time. Like I remember I would go to McDonald's and I'd get a Big Mac from them. And the McDonald's Big Mac for a while tasted like freaking paper plates. I don't know how they did it. Oh hell no. Freaking Twitch. I hate Twitch sometimes. I don't know why they do what they do. Once I figure out how to do something, I'm gonna have so much fun with it. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna just spit in the face of what Twitch how Twitch wants me to freaking behave as a streamer. I will be a menace to Twitch's algorithms one day. It's gonna be fantastic. No, but one place that actually did have really bad fast food for a hot second was McDonald's. I'm not gonna lie. I'd order a Big Mac from them, and the Big Mac tasted like paper. It was disgusting. I couldn't tolerate McDonald's for a while. For a while, also like they literally gave me an ad when I joined. What the hell? What the hell's wrong with Twitch? Ruby, FYI, I am streaming onto YouTube as well if you wanted to go over there just to avoid some of these Twitch ads, you know? Like, Twitch revenue indeed go burr, but no, no, it's like, if you're subscribed to YouTube, YouTube's available. You don't have to suffer these damn Twitch ads, the freaking bane of my existence. I'm even on Kick. I'm not even affiliate or nothing on Kick. No ads there whatsoever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it more than a few times by now, and I also have it up on my links. I'm there all the time. Like anytime I'm streaming here, I'm also streaming there. The one problem I have with YouTube is I don't know how to work it that well, so I can just go live on there. I learned how to title my stuff so I can go live on YouTube every time. It's great. But yeah, McDonald's fast food used to be really bad. Dog water even. I do not I don't slander. Is that your doggo in your PFP? Yes, that's me. I love that girl. She is baby girl, and she has a beanie on. Baby girl. One day I'll make my profile picture me, but right now it's gonna be baby girl. She's gonna be up there for a while. That's my doggo. Her name is Bella, and she's very cute. I know it's bad for me when it comes to shilling myself because people see the name Lenari Ray and they see a profile pic of a dog with a beanie on. Well, I'm not going to change it anytime soon because I love my dog. And she's very cute with that beanie on. She's adorable. She's not high. She's just very shy about putting anything on her head. She's cute. She's adorable. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, if you want to slander McDonald's, I mean, they have a brief period of time where they really were bad. Genuinely bad. Now they're not. They're not genuinely bad. They're actually really good right now. Burger King has truly stepped up their game in like the last 4 years. Wendy's has always been a goat amongst fast food. Carl's Jr., I think they just quit caring when it comes to their food. Like, no kidding. I'm pretty sure they just stopped. I'm pretty sure they just like gave up after a certain point. And like, you know what? We're just gonna stick with Famous Star and our Western bacon cheeseburgers because nobody else seems to want to come over here for anything else. 90% of the burgers they sell are all Western bacon cheeseburgers, or freaking, they are the definition of growing up. I wish that was a joke. They're legit just like, the depressed friend on the side of the road and you're like, hey, buddy, what's going on? You need some help? And they're just like, no, leave me alone. I want to wallow in pity. That's Carl's Jr. to a T. They don't give a damn anymore. They just quit the race. I swear, if they put in a little bit of effort, their hamburgers would be so much better. Not anymore. Those guys are just like, yeah, we sell two cheeseburgers at 350 now. So if you want to come over here, we're budget friendly. Don't do it. It's still not worth it. I would tell you just go to McDonald's, do the buy one get one menu. You buy a double cheeseburger, you get another one for $1. Throw an extra meat patty on there. Call it a day. Walk away. You never have to suffer Carl's Jr. ever again. And when Carl's Jr. fixes their shit, which I hope they do, maybe people will go back. Bring back the biscuits and gravy, Carl's Jr. Don't make your breakfast hamburger carry you. That is the worst decision you can make. Bring back biscuits and gravy on the breakfast menu and make your breakfast burger all day. We can start talking from there. Okay, my rant about fast food is on the DL right now. Um, yeah, but all right, streams. I wish I loved gravy with biscuits. I just want them on their own. What, the biscuits or the gravy? Because I'm down with either one. I love that. I love gravy on its own. Oh my gosh. Where you have like the pork sausage, the biscuit. Sometimes the biscuit can be good. You know what I noticed though, at least out here in Cali, what some restaurants are doing is they're using dinner rolls and throwing gravy on top of them and calling that their biscuits and gravy. Laziest level of biscuits and gravy I've ever seen. I do not recommend ever using a dinner roll for biscuits and gravy. That is disgusting. Don't don't. If you go to a restaurant, you order biscuits and gravy, and they give you a dinner roll with gravy on it, walk out. It ain't worth the hassle. Ooh, there's a restaurant that does a candied bacon dish with biscuits and butter. That sounds delicious. See, you said wish, and I immediately read with. I my brain instantly changed that word to with. I didn't even notice the typo until you just put it in there. I I'm just like, my brain just went, Ruby, I literally just ate and I'm already getting hungry again. There's a I'm glad you knew what I was trying to say. Look, sometimes things just, pop off on the screen without much hassle. It just comes naturally. You know what? You know what's a really good fast food chain? And some people will say I'm full of crap. Popeye's chicken. Popeye's chicken. Oh my gosh. They are so stinking good. Their Cajun fries are crack. I swear it's crack. Because if I go there and you can't have one Cajun fry, you order that box with food, it's gonna be one of the best meals. Their biscuits are really, you cannot tell me they have bad biscuits. If you tell me they have bad biscuits, I'm gonna start questioning things. Judgment mainly. Oh, oh. All right, that's another place I'll treat you to. All right, come on down to the Central Coast, Ruby. I'm gonna introduce you to a few different restaurants out here. All right, we're gonna go to Burger King, obviously your first one, and then I'll introduce you to Popeyes. We're gonna skip Cane's Chicken. It's not worth going to Cane's Chicken. Their stuff, I've had it. It's kind of crap. They literally just salt everything. That's it. There's no real secret herbs, blends, or spices. It's just salt. Chicken, salt. Fries, salt. Gravy, salt. All salts all the time. No need to worry about any other seasoning at all whatsoever. That's Cane's chicken for you. And then we can go to Chick-fil-A. Oh, Chick-fil-A. Look, look. I get people don't like Chick-fil-A and they have their disagreements with them. But you ain't gonna argue that they're bad. Chick-fil-A has their A game on. Chick-fil-A is amazing. Oh, what? You know what? You've never heard of Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Chick-fil-A. You can't say, you've never heard of Chick-fil-A? Yeah, I'm saying Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying. Okay. I was gonna get worried there for a second. I'm like, all right, you know what? Maybe I don't need you to come to the Central Coast, man. I need to come up there, and I'll start, taking you to these restaurants. They're good. I promise they're good. I've never heard anyone Chick-fil-A. I've been saying it that way for a long time. I'm just kind of lazy with the English language every now and then. They say that who the hell was Shakespeare? They say William Shakespeare invented over like so many words in the English language. And I tend to agree because the English language, you can mix so many words together and come up with new crap all the time. People were just not that creative or imaginative in his time. Like, redonkulous was a word I was using years before Shrek ever came into the scene. It's it's just it's just one of those things. Or confuzzled. Confuzzled's a word I've been using for a long time. Dudette. I've been saying dudette for over 10 years now. And all of a sudden, I slowly start hearing other people use it. And I'll tell you, I remember the day I started using the word dudette, and that was with my friend's girlfriend. All right, I'm hanging out with my buddy one day, and I'm hanging out with him, and I'm talking to her and him, and then I end up saying something, and then I end up calling her dude, and she just gets this deadpan stare. And she looks me straight in the eye and she goes, Linari, I'm not a dude. And I just look back at her and I just go, all right, dudette. So I pronounce it this way, Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Uh, I mean, the proper the proper pronunciation of this one themed restaurant is Chick-fil-A. But no, screw that mess. I ain't proper. I ain't fancy. I just say Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. They're delicious. You can never tell me that Chick-fil-A is not good. But yeah, anyway, my friend's, well, now it's his wife. Like, man, I can joke with her, but I gotta be real careful about what I say because she's threatened to stab me like more than half a dozen times. She hasn't yet. I haven't been around them in a while, but I'm sure if I hang around them often enough, I probably will get stabbed eventually. Will I worry about it when I'm stabbed? Probably not. Will I laugh my ass off when I'm stabbed? Probably will. Will I be shocked when I'm stabbed? Probably not. Honestly, probably deserved. Not even gonna lie. If you're watching me stream Thursday, I will pronounce it out loud. Ruby, I'm gonna be there on Thursday. I'm not gonna miss your stream. You kidding? Oh gosh, it's fun watching you stream and playing games. You, so I'll say this. You have like this ability to just highlight the weirdest aspect of a game, and it is both the most amusing thing and entertaining thing that I think I've ever come across. You're really funny in your streams. I'm not sure if you know it or not, but you play it so straight and you hyper fixate on something, and I just like laugh my ass off. You're freaking hilarious, dude. I freaking love watching you. I love watching you stream. Like when you were playing Expedition last week, 33. Wait, hang on. Hang on, wait. This is a plugin. This is a plugin for Ruby, okay? For peeps that don't know, or anyone that's like, passing through here just this time. I'm gonna straight up give Ruby a fat old shout out right here. Ruby will hyperfixate on the funniest crap in the game, and she takes it so seriously. Where when she was streaming Expedition 33 last time, she was trying to do this thing where you trigger an event how many times? Like 33 times or something to get a trophy out of it. And it's literally in front of a mansion where you hear two people going at it. I don't mean fighting. I mean they're going at it. Raw dogging. Got me? Yeah. And I was laughing my ass off because she played it through like the first 3 or 4 times. And all of a sudden it's like, I should really skip this now. And she just started going to town mashing button. It was so freaking hilarious. I was laughing at my screen. It's one of the dumbest things I could laugh at, but I found it so funny. I was so amused. You wanted the reward. I forget, did you get the reward? Cause damn, you were there just like, all right, people going to town, may as well get this reward. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. Oh God. And then the next thing, we learned that Expedition 33 is slightly Honkai Star Rail coded, because then the next thing I see is Ruby's walking around from trash can to trash can in the beginner area. I'm like, what's going on? And all of a sudden I'm reading her chat along with her and I'm starting to like talk with them. And and then she's talking to trash and she goes, is this trash can gonna talk? Is this trash can gonna talk? Literally going from trash can to trash can. Oh my goodness. It was it was just like so meticulous. The amount like like what was it? Like you were so serious in looking for the right trash can. Exactly. That's exactly it. She's You were so hyper focused. You're like, we're getting the trash can, man. Doesn't matter what comes, hell or high water. We're talking to him. We're getting this reward. Oh man, it's one of like the best moments I've ever seen from any streamer. The level of just locked in for a trash can. It was incredible. I don't think you're gonna find anything better. Like for real, Ruby is a real one. She just straight hit the trash cans like a champion. And oh man, it was so good, so good. I'm really looking forward to your future playthroughs of Expedition 33 when there's so many things to do slash explore. We lock them in. Look, I respect it. I respect it. Trust me, I definitely respect that level of locked in over there. There we go. So if you wanna look at more instances of Ruby over there logging in, give her a follow. Give her a follow over there. Watch some of her streams. It's freaking great. It's entertaining. Expedition 33 is the game she's playing right now. You're not gonna find much better than that. No, I had to. See, I had to. It's not that I wanted to. I had to because you know, entertaining streamers aren't common. Like granted, you have some that do it, but oh, I have come across so many streamers where initially they look like they're doing it for the love of the stream, and then slowly it becomes evident over the course of like a month where yeah, they're not doing it just for the stream. They're doing it because they just want to get big and popular and well noted. So whenever I find a person who genuinely loves to stream for the sake of streaming, they deserve the shout out. If you didn't love it, you wouldn't do, or if you didn't love it, you wouldn't have as much fun with it as you do. And like the genuine streamers are the ones that seem to go under the radar most because they're the ones who stir up the least amount of shit. And it is terrible what streaming has become because of these people. Like, they're not. They can play the games because the games they play are very simple. On my Instagram profile, just as a joke, I have profession Twitch streamer in my bio name. Professional Twitch streamer. I should do that in my freaking profile thing. Right here on my Twitch page, it's just gonna say Lenari Ray, professional Twitch streamer. It's just gonna be there in like the most plain ass text on my Twitch page. I'm now tempted to just leave my Twitch page as is and not make it look all fancy. Because that's been one of the things I need to do. But I just may be like, screw it. We're sticking with this. We're just gonna make this thing look like whatever at that point. Oh my gosh. Just say professional Twitch streamer. Nothing else over there. Maybe somebody one day will be like, hey, Lenari, I can fix up your Twitch page for you if you want. I'll just be like, no, no, I like my scuff. Leave it as is. People will know that I just know how to stream. I'm I'm technologically illiterate when it comes to the other stuff. Every new redeem will simply be something that I can do with my voice and nothing more. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be the funniest crap ever. Oh, sorry for that. Oh boy. What is it? It's even funnier because only a handful of people know I actually stream. So for everyone else, they're probably like, must be a funny joke. You know what's gonna be great is if you ever end up getting like a viral clip of you streaming and people just hear your voice and be like, wait a second, she sounds familiar. And then you're just gonna get that one random text message like, Ruby, is that you? And you're just gonna blank out for a hot second, like, how do they know? Why are they asking? Why am I being questioned? Existential crisis mode Ruby will be unlocked that day. It'll be from like the most random ass person. I'd say no, it's not me. And then they send you the clip. It's like, really sounds like you. Are you sure? Oh damn. It's oh. How many times would you deny it, Ruby? Would you deny it forever or up to a certain point? They just hear you. They just hear you say something, and they're like, "You said this in the stream. Didn't we do this last week?" All of a sudden, breakdowns occur. You said you were on a train the other week, Ruby, and now you're saying it here. What's the deal? I'd eventually confess. The pressure would just get to you. That's fantastic. Yeah, if anyone ever found out that I'm a streamer, I don't know how I would handle it. Like anyone outside of the circle that I know. Like crap, yeah, who was it that or certain friends in my own real life. Like a lot of my buddies and stuff, they don't stream. They barely play video games. A lot of my IRL friends are they're cool and everything. They chill, but like they're not gamers. That's kind of the downside of having friends that are older than you. They tend to live in a very culturally different reality. But I will say that they're cool to hang out. Because whenever you talk to an older person, yeah, I say older person, but whenever you talk to somebody that's older than you, that's a whole nother side, right? Anyway, yeah, but I'm not gonna get into. I gotta stay focused. I gotta stay locked in right now. Yeah, but streaming is fun. I'll say I'll leave it that not all my friends know I'm a streamer, and fewer than a handful know I stream in real life. Uh, if it ever gets out that I am in fact a streamer, I'll just own up to it. There's no reason for me to cop out at that point. I'm not someone who outright shares that I do stream. Only thing that I recently shared was when my mod slash artist Hylian tagged me in her story that she was working on my emotes a few weeks ago, and I reposted the story. Oh, okay, Ruby, you got really cute emotes though. Not gonna lie, your emotes are adorable. Anytime I see them pop up, I'm like, that's a Ruby emote for real, for real. And then I'm just like, there's like so many emotes out there in the wild. Thank you. It's all Hylian. I'll tell Hylian they did a good job. Well, honestly, those emotes wouldn't exist if you hadn't commissioned them to begin with. Like, I think your cutest one so far has got to be the Ruby Flower one. Yeah, that's got to be like top 10 adorable. Let me see if I can find it on here on Discord. I know I can find it on Discord. I just gotta go to your channel real quick. 2 seconds. I need a refresher to see how cute that emote is. Yes, Ruby Blossom. That one's so cute. And even your Discord's like PFP, super cute. Hylian has a certain aesthetic. And yes, this one, Ruby Blossom. Oh my goodness. Ruby what? Ruby Blush. And then your two cats. Fantastic emotes. 10 of 10. Would definitely recommend that you commission them again. What is this? Oh no, that's not me. Excuse me. Man, here I am burping into the mic like some sort of savage. What was the announcement? Oh, what's up, Eons? Welcome on in. I'm actually I was saying that I'm gonna start streaming more frequently. So my stream schedule lately has just been twice a week, Wednesday and Saturday. And Saturdays I've tried streaming earlier in the mornings, but it's kind of difficult for me to do it. Yeah, and so here's my big problem with Saturdays. It kind of conflicts with my job sometimes too, because I try and stream in the mornings, but if I usually do a collab on Saturday, I just have to push it off later in the afternoon, and if I work that day, which sometimes I don't have a choice, sometimes I have to go in, even though the job says it is quote unquote optional. It's not sometimes. Uh, but like I figured, screw it. I'm just gonna move it, and I'll stream. My stream schedule will instead move from Wednesdays and Saturdays to Monday through, I want to say Monday through Thursday, or just do Monday through Wednesday and probably just shove a Sunday in there. Maybe I'll do Sunday through Wednesday. That seems a lot better actually. Sunday through Wednesday. Huh. I have to give it some more thought. But for now, for sure, Monday through Wednesday, 110%. Yeah, and thank you. But how are you doing, Eons? I hope your Monday's been well. I hope you've been having a good weekend so far. Seriously. You, of all people, definitely deserve a good weekend. Great weekend, even. Oh, hell yeah. I just got a notice that my Regenesis cards have shipped. I'm going so hard to the paint in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. I've ordered so many cards recently, and that's just to actually try and make some form of competitive deck, which I have. And honestly felt like a weekend since it was a holiday today. I still went into work today. It was a regular full day for me. Oh my gosh, and work was so bad today. It was butt cheeks today. Again, not because it was hard. I'll say this. My job has revealed to me some pretty you also went into work? My condolences. My condolences. We suffered. That's what we did. We didn't go to work. We just went in to suffer. We got to see everyone else stay at home. And I was reading what you wrote in the Discord. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's Gross is putting it so mild. Like saying something was gross was like, ugh. Sup, Kay? I'm good. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. And yeah, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh no, like it's part of the job. It bugs me because I it bugs me because it just means it's just more work for me for the day. Oh, boss. Glad you're having a good day, Kay. It bugs me because with my job, when I see something like that, it it only shows me how gross people are. Like no lie. Like I don't know how the hell you can sit in a body of water, see it go bright neon green, and then stay in there. And then the next day people still see it's bright neon green and they stay in there. Or they go in. Oh, that's putting it so mildly. I think you gotta have like something wrong with you if you're just going into piss green water. Like no lie. Like not only that, but in order for that water to get that bright neon green, someone's drinking and someone's staying in there, not getting out to use the restroom. Literally, the restrooms are the I'm getting all tongue tied trying to talk. They're in the same area as the bodies of water, like 20 feet right there. You can get out, do your business, and come back. Nobody does it. It's so freaking gross. Like, if you go and do it in a river, at least that thing is going down the river to the ocean and getting filtered out eventually. But you do that in a spa, you do that in a pool, it's not going anywhere. It's staying right there. That thing is just that thing's gonna be there forever until someone comes in and takes care of it. And the crappy part is, regardless of whatever I did there today, I know people went in after I was there. I did my best to make sure that thing wasn't gonna, well, I did my best. That's it. I did my best to make sure people didn't go in. I did my best to make sure people knew that it wasn't right to go in. As far as what the hell people do afterwards, hell if I know. Yeah, no, that's the exact thing. I mean, yeah, if you live in an apartment complex and you're not the first but yeah, here's a piece of advice. And I'm gonna speak as myself at the moment as me who actually as the pool technician. I'm talking as the pool technician right now. If you live in an apartment complex and you like using the spa because it helps you relax and everything, find out when it gets cleaned. Find out what day the technician comes to clean. And if there's an on site guy, find out when he cleans the pool or spa. Because that is the cleanest it will be that day. If you go any other time, if you were there and five other people were there, you're there after, a full Saturday, you're probably in someone else's piss, not gonna lie. That's just the facts of the matter. You're better off just being the first one in or not being in there at all. There's no in between. Because last week I found two young women in one of these neon green spas and I had to kick them out. And after I kicked them out, I told them I highly recommend the both of you shower once you get home because this spa was disgusting. Like, when I say disgusting, it was almost vomit inducing how bad it was. I could I couldn't believe they were in there. It was freaking gnarly as hell. And I I don't know how people just freaking roll with it. I don't know. I was like eyes bulging out of my head. How are you capable of enjoying that body of water? But it's hot and it's comfortable. Bitch, you're gonna end up with a diaper rash all over your body unless you go home and shower right now. It's the facts of the matter. And I wish I was exaggerating. I'm not. Like literally, like yeah, no, no, no. It is like a skin rash. Cause you know what diaper rash is, right? Baby just whatever stays there too long, then they just end up getting rashy skin because it's just irritated. That's literally what happens to people if they stay in a body of water that's just too full of urine. They literally break out in a body-wide diaper rash. And that's why I'm saying find out when your stuff gets cleaned. Doesn't matter what time it doesn't matter what time of day, as long as it was cleaned same day. Because in one day it's not gonna go to pot. It's just one of those things where it's gonna take a while. Good numbers, Kay. So yeah, if you ever go and it looks, if you can't see the bottom clear, because when you go see a body of water, it should look like a glass of water. You should be able to see clear through it, one end all the way to the other. If it doesn't look like that and it starts to look like a mix of like lemonade, or it looks like one of those, water drinks where you threw in some powder and lightly mix it in, you can still see through it, but it's a little cloudy. Looks anything like that, stay out of it. Don't go in there. It's not good for you, and heaven forbid that you dunk your head under there and you swallow some of it because that I'm sorry, I had to catch myself there. uh, yeah, that the thought of it alone is revolting. I don't know how anyone could just do that and think this is fine. This is perfectly fine. Oh gosh, I grossed myself out. If anyone leaves right now, I don't blame you. That was a horrendous thought. uh, But yeah, anyway, that was my announcement. I'm uh I'm just upping the amount of days I'm streaming. Like my announcement here. Yeah, I'm just streaming. Literally disgusting. Oh, you have no idea. The stuff. Okay. So here's another thing that happens. As a pool technician, I don't just clean the pools. I don't just throw in, the chemicals or whatever. I don't just, take stuff out. I also go and clean the equipment. When I mean the equipment, big filter tanks, all that stuff, I clean all of it. What I find in there sometimes is just like, what in the ever loving hell are people doing? Like, if people don't shower before they go, so, like say they spray suntan lotion on, they're putting on sunscreen, what? Okay, fine. Rinse that crap off before you go in. What is this? Why are there bots in my chat? Yo, nah, you bad boy. Brown Impulse what? Brown Impulse YTE? What is this? Whatever. Brown, I get out of here. Bad. No bots allowed in this chat. And yeah, yeah, I see everything. People, when people are trying to tell me full of crap and stuff, like, no, everybody wears the right swim attire. No, they don't. No, they don't. I see it. I see it for myself when people are wearing and not wearing this right swim attire. No one wears the right swim attire. I see it all the time. And if you do, that means your guests or friends aren't wearing the right swim attire. Kick them out. Don't let them stay in there. Don't give them a pass. Kick them out. You have any idea how expensive it is to replace some parts merely in one part of the pool system? Very expensive. I have seen people's eyes nearly bulge out of their heads when I tell them pricing, and they just go, "I didn't realize it's that price." It's like, yeah, you should probably be a lot better about how you take care of yourself before you get into this body of water. It's never ending. It's never ending. It's just rough stuff all the way around. And holy crap. And like today, yeah. So anyway, today I did have to shut down two spas, right? Because they were both bright neon green. And I felt horrible for the people that actually rent or that, rent out of this complex because they're like, We don't know why people are allowed to come in here. We've seen people come in that don't even live on property. And I feel bad for them. Like, yo, I tell them like, look, I understand for you guys being residents, it's an inconvenience to you, but to me, it's job security. I just told them straight up, like, look, I would rather not shut this down. I would rather leave this open and me doing minimal things to keep this place open. But when people are literally jumping in fully clothed, and I mean fully clothed, I have seen women submerge themselves in some of these hot bodies of water, spas, fully dressed in, it's not even a t-shirt. Like they're wearing like a blouse and like a pencil skirt, and they're literally just walking in. And I'm just like, brother, well, why aren't you in the proper bathing suit? Well, just wear the damn bathing suit. It's mind blowing to me. I don't get how anyone does the crap they do with these things. It's freaking wild. I'm just like, what the hell's wrong with people half the time? And these poor residents are like, we can't say anything because then the office gets uppity, and I've seen that office at this complex get so uppity. And I have no respect for so many of these apartment complexes run by certain Fortune 500 companies, I'll say. And they are prevalent all throughout the Central Coast. A lot of cute mom and pop apartment complexes have just been decimated and destroyed by these freaking people. Like, they used to be like apartment pricing out here in Cali is just scuffed to hell. You literally find the studio apartment out here for $2,000 easy. Like it's not even it's not even like, will I find something? No, no, no. You're $2,000 like minimum out here for a studio apartment. Like my wife and I were, holy crap, I'm tired. My wife and I were actually looking for a place for a long time because everything was just so damn expensive. We finally found this one complex that's a loft, and we found it for like crazy cheap by comparison to other stuff. And I'm so happy we did, but it still sucks because it's still expensive as hell. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure in some other places, this apartment that I'm living in right now would probably be like 800 or 700 bucks, easy. And out here, I'm paying like 1,700 bucks after everything. It's just nutty as hell. I don't recommend anybody freaking move out to California if you ever get the opportunity. Visit if you ever get the opportunity, though. You want to come around and hang out in Cali? Do it. Beaches, pretty nice sometimes. San Francisco can be pretty sweet, especially if you know somebody that knows what they're doing out in San Francisco. Fantastic area to visit. They got some bomb food out there in Frisco. Even on the Central Coast, you ever want real, genuine Mexican food? Come out here to the Central Coast. Hit me up sometime. Send me a DM, send me a chat. I got you taken care of. But yeah, I would never recommend anyone ever move out here. If you find yourself stuck out here, I really hope you have a good paying job, and I really hope you have fun. I really hope you have a place lined up before you come out here, because damn, it is freaking mean out here. Expensive, nasty. People out here aren't nice. Everyone likes to treat you like crap. I mean, I'm kind of exaggerating on that last bit, but it is what it is. It's just like, why do you want to come out here? Don't worry about coming out here. It ain't worth it. You know, I'll just leave it at that. But yeah. Anyway, my announcement was that I'm just out here hanging out. I'm just out here. I'm gonna be streaming a little bit more. I'm trying to be a little more regular, a little more consistency. And I hope everyone is able to join me in that. Because for the love of the stream, yay for more streams, yeah. The only thing is that I'm gonna actually decrease the amount of time I spend on streams. So Saturdays, I know I'd go anywhere from like 6 to 9 hours on a Saturday, but um because of this. the minimum I can go is about an hour, and the maximum I can go for will be close to 4 hours. So streams will be shorter, anywhere from 1 to 4 hours, Monday through Wednesday for sure, and I'm either gonna try Sundays or I'll try Sunday through Wednesday or I'll try Monday through Thursday and go from there. So hopefully whatever I come up with will work out not just for me, but for peeps that enjoy it, enjoy streams. And I know it's like later on in the day, late at night, but it's kind of like I'm not so much doing it for everyone else. I also am trying this for myself just to see if I can keep up with the pace while I'm not being too hard on myself. Like I'm not sure if I'm making it clear, but I'm really gonna try to reach out more. And one of my goals for this year is to in fact make at least 10 concurrent viewers and hit that goal before the end of the year. Now, when will I hit it? I don't know. But I am going to aim for that. And it to some people it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but I'm hoping in my consistency it will encourage more people to come around, especially since people like having their weekends. People like chilling on a Saturday, they like going out Friday night, and they like chilling on a Sunday. So, if I'm streaming the days people are trying to chill, it's kind of counterintuitive, to be honest. And, if I'm streaming Monday through Thursday, who knows? There might be peeps I'll be able to raid that I haven't been able to raid into before either. Like, one Ruby here in chat. Because if you haven't already, y'all should be following Ruby's stream. Or, following Ruby. She's really fun. Watch her when she locks in. Funny as hell. Highly recommend. Goated streamer activities over there. And, it'll never be a bad time with Ruby. What do you mean? You rated me quite a few times. I've rated into you once. I know I've rated into you at least once, right? And I had no idea that you had just started streaming either. Like I remember I was just looking for somebody after stream to go raid into. And hold on. There we go. Here we are. Okay. And I remember I was about 3 times. Sorry, I'm an old man at this point. I don't remember. Maybe. You could be right. I'm probably wrong. Not even gonna lie. Ruby, you're such a youngin' compared to me. You're a young whippersnapper, barely cracking into the other side of the old age, as they say. But yeah, go watch Ruby. Go follow her if you haven't already. I threw her a shout out a little while ago. So if you can, click on her name. I literally gommaged what you were on. What? What? I literally gommaged what you are on. Ruby, you're too young for me with this lingo. I'm sorry. I'm way too no. Oh, you know how in the beginning of E33? You mean the mansion scene? And the gommage happens? Oh. Well, everyone turns into petals. Oh, that scene. That's so sad. For it to happen at the beginning of the freaking game. What the hell? Where's the class in that E33? Why are you guys so mean and quick to freaking start tugging at heartstrings? Chill the hell out with that nonsense. Granted, I know about Expedition 33 and how the game plays out, but still. heartbreaking. Make me feel bad with that. Stop it. I feel everything at that point. I've heard the French love a good sad story. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, whenever I've seen a French movie, it's always so. It's kind of depressing whenever I've seen a sad French movie. I wish. I wish it wasn't, but like, not gonna lie, French movies are really sad, low key. They're not even ashamed about it. Like there is a French movie I do actually really enjoy. It's called Emotional Damage at its Finest. Finest may not be the right word for it. Emotional Damage at its peak over there. Because I swear, Expedition 33 is like oh yeah, you know these people that are living a nice, happy, comfortable life? The devs literally just kind of rip into your chest a little bit, squeeze your heart, twist it, and they just enjoy slowly tearing it out of you. Because if it was just like a quick sad moment, it would be quick and fleeting. But in the case of Expedition 33, they're not shy about it. Not at all. In Expedition 33, like I said, they'll just reach into your chest, they squeeze your heart, they twist it a little bit, and they slowly inch it out. Because just when you think you hit a moment of levity in Expedition 33, what ends up happening next is 10 times worse. You think you're hitting these nice high moments, you're having fun through Expedition 33. And just when you're like, oh my gosh, it's so hopeful, it's so nice, things are finally getting better, game's like, no, fuck you. You want to have fun? Not here. The hell out. Bitch, what you think you're doing? How dare you feel happy, enjoy at this moment? And then it's like, death, destruction, get disturbed, whore. And it's like, ow! Why? I paid you money for this game. Why would you do that to me? But I gotta admit, Expedition 33 is such a good game with such a good story. Oh man. French movie I do recommend is called Amelie, though. If you're not wondering how it's spelled, hit me up in Discord. I have my Discord link up there, by the way, so if you want to join, please feel free. I'll see once you actually do join. Say hi, howdy, whatever, and I'll make sure I give you a role to come in. Oh my gosh, Amelie's such a good freaking movie, but even that movie is sad at certain. That's supposed to be a comedy, by the way. Amelie's supposed to be a comedy, a light-hearted French comedy. That's what Amelie's supposed to be, and it is such a sad movie. I've seen black comedies that have more comedy in them. Oh my goodness. Look it up sometime. It's labeled comedy. It's supposed to be ha ha ha. We are so French. Ha ha ha. We laugh at everything. Ha ha ha. Baguette. You know what's the saddest part of the movie is when you meet the man made with. All right, this is not a spoiler. If y'all are curious about Amelie, you haven't seen it yet. All right, you might want to mute me for like 2 3 minutes here, but I'll tell you right now. The saddest part of the movie is where she meets the man with glass bones. He's an artist. He never leaves his house. I think at one point in the movie, he tries to leave his house, falls down the stairs, and I think dies or something. It's like something happens to him. It's either that or he just stays locked in his room forever. Like he literally cannot leave his house. And he himself tells Amelie like all the terrible things that he's like, I have to be so careful getting out of bed. Yeah, but I remember he's talking to Amelie. They're having a conversation in the movie, and he tells her, "I have to be careful getting out of bed because I will break the bones in my legs if I move too fast." Something to that degree, and it's like, oh my gosh, this poor man has like the worst existence in any movie I've ever seen. And then Amelie's like little romance tryst or little romance interest throughout the movie. It's just so stressful the whole time because you're like, are they gonna end up together? Are they not gonna end up together? What are we doing here? That is a movie I recommend highly. It is French though, so I warn you with that. But if you're cool with that, strong recommend. Go watch a French movie. Amelie's one of the ones that's worth it. It's 9:03. I've been chatting for an hour. Wow, that's rare. The fact that I've been able to chat for a whole hour, kind of crazy to be honest. I don't know. You want to watch that movie again? Okay, what's your question? Do you like Farina now? It's a good question, movie. Do you have any other questions? Okay, so Farina, you where you last saw me leave off. Yeah, yeah, right where you last saw me leave off is where Farina was like literally trying to get someone innocent freaking thrown into jail forever and ever for life. And you know, gosh, the best lawyer, sure. Sure, that's one way to put it. Oh my gosh. She was literally trying to get someone innocent thrown into jail forever. And even when she was proven wrong, she couldn't take blame. This freaking Archon. I was gonna use another word, but I'll just call her what she is. She's an Archon? Yeah, sure, okay. This freaking Archon, instead of being like, I'm sorry, I messed up, blah, 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 instead turns to one of the surprise witnesses and goes, the hell is wrong with you feeding me bad information and making me look like crap? I'm just like, Farina, you had a moment where you could just be like, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. You know what? Bygones are bygones. Let's move on. Nope. Immediately, he's like, you bastard. You fed me bad info. Die. It was clearly that person's fault. Incredible. The Farina defense in chat, right? What in the world is this? No. Farina does. She was. No. Oh, whoa, whoa. You know what? No. No, no. Nachos is my favorite person in Fontaine right now. It's not even close. Nachos, I love that woman with with every fiber of my being. Umbrella and all. Nachos, top tier girl. I don't care if she's Geo. I don't care if people meme on her because she's Geo. She goes in, points her umbrella, and shoots enemies away. And she found the person who was trying to hide to make the innocent person look horrible too. For Nachos is the GOAT. Farina, oh my gosh. Farina, oh, I really hope she has like a full character arc in this short time I have in Fontaine. Granted, I can't wait to meet Father. Cappuccino, I mean, it was good times with Cappuccino. Nachos is that girl. Damn right she is. Reliable to a T. I will not tolerate Nacho slander ever, ever, ever. She is the goat in the game. She is the waifu in game. She's gonna pull up and she's gonna be that baddie at the party. Nachos is that girl. You know who is also that girl? Even though Columbina. See, I want to be careful with that one because I hear I'm hearing Columbina is like ex Fatui, but I don't know the reasons why she's ex Fatui. I'm not sure if she has her own. I'm not sure what her lore is. If Columbina is like on Nacho's level, yeah, okay, I'll take it. And her lore is all in Nodcry. I'm nowhere near Nodcry. That's a thing. After I finish Fontaine, I think I go back to Natlin, or I think I'm going to Natlin, and then from Natlin, I'm going to Nodcry. And the reason why I'm excited for Nodcry, and I'll tell you this, is because I'm gonna punch the face in on that doctor dude. The one who freaking tormented our sweet little Sumeru Archon. And when I punch him in the face, I'm gonna feel really good all over. And I'm gonna punch him in the face using Cappuccino. Cause when Cappuccino punches him in the face, I'm gonna get giddy. And I can't wait to get giddy when I punch him in face. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm so excited to fight the Doctor. Oh, same. I can't wait for it. I saw how the fight starts. Admittedly, I spoiled that for myself. And he's highly arrogant of his own abilities. But it's gonna be nice when I punch him in the face. Understand that. Because when you punch a Fatui, especially a Fatui that is part of the what are they called? It starts with an H. The Harbingers. When you punch a Fatui Harbinger in the face, it adds a level of satisfaction to your inner being that you didn't think was even possible. Especially one that's like as bad as the Doctor. There was one other Fatui member that got under my skin like that. Don't know what his fight is like, but I'm ready. Hell yeah, that's the attitude. But I will say there is another Fatui member who I was very happy to punch in the face. And people may say that I shouldn't feel good about punching this Fatui member in the face. But I did feel good about punching this Fatui member in the face because she was an asshole. And that was La Senorita, or El Senora. El Senora. She has a name. I didn't commit it to memory. Not worth my time. Yeah, Senora. I did not commit her name to memory because she was annoying as hell. She gives the same vibes as the Doctor. Very self-assured, very arrogant. You know, you can't touch this. I'll wreck your shit. You ain't got nothing on me. I'm the baddie bo baddie, million, 100,000. I hate how hot they made her in the game. No, her personality ruined any level of hotness that she had. And if you disagree with me, fight me. I want come at me, bro. Come at me. She wasn't hot. She was just an arrogant chick with the okay. You know, she was easy on the eyes. I'll give you that. Oh, her backstory is so sad. Senora? Senora? I don't care. She was a bitch. She deserved what she got. Riding shotgun did it. Justice. Senora got wrecked and it was well earned. Senora was ass. Fight me on this. Fight me on this team. And I'll reserve opinions on Farina until after I finish Fontaine. Um, so Farina rant incoming one day soon, TM. But yeah, Senora, no, I couldn't stand her character. She's just don't. And the last thing I'm gonna do is give anyone. I will not give anyone a break simply because their backstory sad. Because you know who had a really sad backstory but is an cocky, arrogant a-hole that for whatever reason seems to get a lot of love? Aventurine from Honkai Star Rail. Can't stand him either. He is the epitome of plot armor in a story. He is main character syndrome in Honkai Star Rail. He does not deserve to have what he has in the game. That dude was supposed to fall into the abyss at the end of Penacony, and we see him 2 minutes later walking around being like, "Sup guys? Everything cool? Yeah, I like it here too." Aventurine, how the hell are you still around, dude? Didn't you go into the abyss? Weren't you supposed to be gone forever? Aren't we supposed to be, quote unquote sad because you're gone? No, I gambled and I made it out alive. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, Aventurine, I'm gonna kick you in the dick so hard. Penacony was the most frustrating story I had to deal with in Honkai Star Rail, and I heard that the following story was not much better. From reliable friends that actually still play the game. I quit Honkai Star Rail after Penacony. I gave that count away and I tried picking it up again. I didn't even make it past the first planet you go to. I got past the ship because that's probably the best part of the story. I used to think Eurillo 6 was really, really good. My problem now with Eurillo 6 is that it does not take itself seriously. Eurillo 6 is the one that had the most potential probably flushed down the toilet. And the reason why is simply because of character interactions. If you go back and play it, you will find where the main character is meeting someone new for the first time, and in meeting someone new, within like two interactions, all of a sudden he's cracking jokes, or the other character's cracking jokes about something that shouldn't be joked about. I'm like, what garbage tier writing is this? Why is the main character just allowing these people to just talk crap or just talk about absolute nonsense and act like, hey, we've all been buddies for all these years. It's like they met 2 minutes ago. The story writing in Honkai Star Rail is just pure butt cheeks, I think, and it's only gotten worse. It's not gotten better. If you like Honkai Star Rail, more power to you. Enjoy it, have fun with it. But I can't anymore. I tried doing it, and I really did my best to enjoy it a second playthrough. I can't anymore. I'm one of these basic bitches out here. I seriously am. As much fun as I had with Honkai Star Rail, the other thing that bugged me too with it was the other thing that bugged me with Honkai Star Rail is how oh crap how power creep made its way into the game. For the first year of the game, perfectly fine. We were having slightly more and more difficult events show up. Made sense, not that bad. And then we had Raiden Shotgun show up in Honkai Star Rail, and damage really went up when she showed up. That I'll leave it at that. Damage ramped up like hell when she showed up. Oh, I do too. But Acheron introduced a level of power creep in Honkai Star Rail, which damn near obliterated that game's guts. Like I wish it wasn't the case, but it's true. Like damn, the freaking the Archon in or Acheron, the God, it's like what's its name? Eeks. It's Ix's Herald in Honkai Star Rail, which is Acheron. She obliterated the damage cap. Like we used to have some reasonable damage that you could do. Sealy, I love that character in Honkai Star Rail. I hate how dirty she was done though. Like they started increasing. Like I know when you go from the Law Fu to Penacony, you notice such a big HP jump, and the devs did it because of they did it first because of Jinwoo because of his follow up attacks, and he can hit pretty hard if you build him right. Then we had Acheron, and Acheron just blew out the damage cap. Like it's not even close. I think she was the first one to break 1 million damage in the game, and the devs were just like, how are we gonna fix this, guys?" And instead of coming up with creative solutions like, hey, you know what if we give the enemies a barrier or give them a shield and we'll still keep them around like 50, 60,000. No, they didn't get creative. They were just like, give them 1 million HP and let's move forward. And now we have super bosses in game that have like 20, 30 million HP. But now we also have units that'll do like 6 to 10 million HP per hit. And it's like, oh my gosh. Honkai Star Rail power creep is so scuffed. It's it's not even friendly anymore. It's a game that literally just you play to suffer at this point. There's no reason to. You don't play Honkai Star Rail for enjoyment. You play Honkai Star Rail because you're a masochist. Like you're not convincing me of anything otherwise. Honkai Star Rail is for people that just love BDSM. They love being tortured. If you're a Honkai Star Rail enjoyer, more power to you. I'll respect it, but I can't, not anymore. I went there. I don't like being called a bad boy when I'm trying to do is be a good one the whole time. I was like, leave me alone. I'm just trying to kill the enemies, and the enemies are like, try and take down our 200,000 HP. It's like, damn it. Penacony was so freaking scuffed. I still love Yume Ren though. Seely's still my favorite. Yume Ren, she's so hot. And then who was the other one in there that I was just like, damn, she's banging. Look, I don't want judgment, but what was it? Shufu or Fushu in Honkai Star Rail, the one that we were introduced to in the Law Fu. Fushuan. Oh my gosh, I love that character so much. She's so freaking peak. She is like probably the best character in all of Honkai Star Rail. I know people look at Kafka. I know people look at, Silverwolf. No, Fushuan. I love her. When she came out, I got her to like E2 S1. Like I spent money to get her. She was worse. She was good all the way through Penacony. She was just, mwah, chef's kiss. Like, you don't get anything better than a Fu Xuan in Honkai Star Rail or any gacha game, because Fu Xuan is where it was at. I have a short on my YouTube that's called Shufan Bug Exterminator. If you haven't seen it, go there and check out that short. You'll see why I love her. And that was during the simulation event where we were having those bugs show up and they were a pain in the ass. And she just wrecks them all. She is the tankiest, strongest unit in that game. I don't care if Aventurine was there. He sucks. I hate Aventurine. I don't like him. He just gives you a barrier and he just sits and like, I gamble to win. Oh, those beetle looking bugs? Yes, you remember those? The swarm. That's what they were called. They were called the swarm. I hated those. I hated that level of simulated universe. Ad break. Damn it. But yeah, simulated universe bugs. I hated those things, especially when it first came out because we didn't have tanky units. The problem in the simulated universe there is that it would really just push you really hard, and it was very relentless in the way it pushed you. And so we would have, you would get buffs throughout there, but as you got the buffs throughout the area, if you didn't get good ones after a certain point, you just got wrecked. You would get everything just shoved in, and the game was just merciless in the way it did it. So, Simulated Universe The Swarm was both one of the funnest and most frustrating modes in the game for a long time. And the nice part about it, at least, is that you had some form of balance in being able to get. You had some form of balance in being able to get the buffs, which would bring you up to like the swarms level. And if you got really good buffs, you could actually just combo the hell out of the swarm bugs and just knock their asses out. But it was so creative in the way it did it. Like, honestly, if Honkai Star Rail had kept doing stuff like that, they probably would have had way more success instead of doing the FOMO thing. And now every time a new unit comes out, it's the hardest hitting thing in the game. And if you miss out on the hardest hitting thing in the game, you're not finishing anything for a while. And Honkai Star Rail was a game that was great for like a year and a half. I'll give it a year and a half. I'll be nice about it. It was a year and a half where it was great. And then we had a new mode enter, which wasn't Simulated Universe. They didn't add to Simulated Universe then. Instead, they created a mode where all you did was just fight bosses. If I remember right, it was just bosses, but they were ramped up. And the super bosses are just stupid. No boss should have like 30 million HP. At the end of Penacony, when you fight Sunday, and Sunday is like that angelic form going, oh, and you have the Trailblazer in the team, and he's using the uh, imagination path to stuff his shit in because on it, well, come on, like he's gonna do what he does best. Imaginary traveler, like yo, he was the goat. He still kind of is the goat. But Sunday had a ridiculous amount of HP. His mobs were so annoying, and it was just merciless, back to back to back, a never-ending mobs with him. So if you got to that point where you're fighting Sunday, you're beating his ass, you finish off the first half of, and hear me right now, there's two parts to this fight. And then like he's able to join the Astral Express after all the horrible things he did. Like what? Exactly. That's part of the crappy writing, Ruby. That's what I'm saying. The time from when Sunday nearly kills all of Penacony to when he joins the Astral Express crew is like less than a week, and everyone in the Astral Express crew is like, "What's up, bro? You want to join? Would you mind if I did?" Are you sorry about what you did? Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, come on. You'll be a trailblazer temporarily. We're gonna keep you, keep an eye on you. Don't be bad Sunday. And he's like, I won't. I promise. All right, Sunday, we're keeping an eye on you, bud. Don't be bad. Okay. That's exactly how it goes down after you beat Sunday's ass in Penacony. Everyone forgives him. He moves on. He escapes Penacony with the Astral Express crew. Hey, there's no repercussions there. You get to go back to Penacony without any problems at all. Everyone's like, where'd Sunday go? How did Sunday leave? Even Sunday's like, I don't know how the hell I pulled that off, but I pulled that off. I'm off Penacony forever. Fantastic. Why? Why did you write Sunday to leave with the actual... Hell if I know. But hey, he's there now. I pulled for Sunday, by the way, and I got 2 drops of him in 1 multi. I remember that one. And I just saw that and I went, I shouldn't have pulled, but he was my greatest regret character pull in the game. Yeah, he was rough stuff. Let's game a little bit. Let's use some levity to game a little bit here before I have to pop off here in like 30 some odd minutes. And if anyone has any more questions, like, yeah, feel free. Yeah. It's just Sunday. I'm gonna sound like a broken record. Sunday's not a good character. I don't care what anybody says. He is always gonna be terribly written. And Penacony's probably the point where Honkai Star Rail really started to come apart at the seams. I do love having Sunday on my team though because he goes good with Saber.
Bring it anytime.
Saber is dick. Whatever. They ain't dealing with my stuff anymore. What the hell? Now Sunday is a strong support, I'll give you that. He definitely is well worth. He's definitely well worth the resources that you put into him. Nothing's ever going to change that. He's strong as a support. And anyone says differently, oh my gosh. Oh, hey, cool.
Oh, you're up again.
Yeah, anyone says anything differently about Sunday anyone says anything differently about Sunday being bad? I mean, he isn't. He's still a really strong support. He's still one of the best. What also ticks me off when it comes to Honkai Star Rail is just how power creep really plays too much of a role in a lot of people's teams. Damn. It's no fault of the players themselves, because that's exactly what the devs encourage you to do in Honkai Star Rail. And they don't say it, but good job, Yakumo. Proud of you, buddy.
Oh, not bad.
Right. We don't have to think about it, do we?
Hey, that's... Would it kill them to make a proper road?
Okay, took them all out. That's fine. But yeah, Honkai Star Rail, the fact that you just have so much in that game. Power creep was just hell of a disaster.
Let's head on down.
Like I don't think Hoyo really thought too hard about what they were gonna do with power creep in the game,
I
because
always look forward to this.
their
Oh,
answer
that's a nice thing to have around.
their answer to a lot of their answer to releasing characters that really amp up damage was simply to increase enemies' HP. And if you're a player that's just casual, doesn't really pull much on any of the banners, you really will have a hard time. You really will have a hard time in oh crap. Dick. Dick. Yakumo, save me! Oh no, he's busy. Yeah, and it's a very lazy way. If you want to find a game where you actually can have really good like balance when it comes to difficulty and or challenge quests, I can say, because that's what Honkai Star Rail tries to do. They try and just have challenge quests in their game, and they just kind of scuff it a little bit. My goodness, Giacomo, swing your damn sword once or twice, dude. The way they try and handle power creep in Honkai Star Rail is simply to have enemies have a giant HP pool, and if you can't do anything against their giant HP pool, you're kind of just SOL at that point. It's like, yeah, don't worry about it. What the hell? Right? Holy crap, Bertha! Hell yeah, Ripper and two. Eh, close enough. Dicks. Oh, rip. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah. But you want to find a game that actually has really good challenge quests and like a really nice balanced roster. It's Fate Grand Order. I know Fate Grand Order gets a lot of crap because people will complain like, oh hey, why can we use low-level characters to finish out the entire story of the game? Well, literally it's mostly skills. It's like, if you're skilled enough to get through the game of Fate Grand Order and you learn how to manipulate power mods and everything for a lot of these characters, you get so far in the game. You can beat just about every single story quest and every single challenge quest in the game itself. Like the hardest boss, I think the hardest story boss for sure is actually one named Ort. And Ort is just cracked to hell. He literally had so many phases to him where, you know, you... Oh, did I never go this way? Oh, I did. Okay. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there.
Fight that looks
Yeah,
interesting.
there's so many phases to Ort. He just... Ridiculously stupid enemy. Ridiculously stupid boss. What the hell? Got him. My haze. Oh crap. Bertha. Holy crap, she's big and mean. Oh crap, I'm hitting wrong buttons. Oh, damn friend. Damn friend. That hurt.
Hey, you okay?
That was completely my bad. Oh my gosh.
The important things to
Oh, why are we equipping Queenslayer Claw again on him? We shouldn't have Nightthorn. And I don't want Queenslayer Claw on him. Why are we equipping the
bring it anytime. How's this?
Got it. Ah! She's rushing me. Take on the smoke. Monkey. I beat that monkey. Spanked him even. Oh hey, my haze. It's back. Birth. I really hate this giant fat-ish kind of enemy. She's not a boss, she's not even a sub-boss, she just it's like a freaking truck. I'm not a fan of the AoE hit. Yakumo! Yakumo! Dick. Swear, I'm trying to get Yakumo to save my ass.
You're back up, huh?
Can't even do it. Yakumo, I thought you had my back, dude. I'm wrong.
We need to check out the layout of this place. No harm in being prepared. Pick up something we can use?
I don't know, Yakumo, do we have something we can use? Alright, where's Big Bertha? There she is.
They're creeping
There she
down
is.
there.
Just gotta wait for her to drop a little more. Yeah, Ruby. What did you think of the, what did you think of the Honkai Star Rail, or Fate Stay Night, collab they had with, Honkai Star Rail? Did you like that collab?
Bring it any time. Take it down. What how's this?
Yeah, the story was really bad. It felt like they didn't care about it at all. What the hell was that? Dagnabbit. Freaking hell. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, I actually survived that.
Fast, right? You've used a lot of healing. Be careful from here on.
You know what? I can't even be mad at Yakumo. Yakumo actually came through and did everything he was supposed to that time. Good job, Yakumo. I'm proud of you. Here's all the dead lost.
That's a real gem.
Minor panic. Welcome on in. Let's see if I can do this right. There we go. Alright. Oh, Saber's such a goated character.
Don't be so tense.
Oh my gosh. Ruby, I'm not sure if you've seen, but did you see that she got a new form? JP released a new form of Saber. It's like Lord Legios or something. So freaking cracked. It's like everything people want Saber to be. What a hairy. Yes, they did, and it looks so freaking yummy. Like it's a form we're not going to get for like 3 years, but oh, you better start saving your resources now, Ruby. If you're gonna pull on the guaranteed SSR banners, because this Lord Legios looks so damn good. I'm seriously, like, I was thinking of, or I was trying to save for golly, oh my gosh, Olga Marie. I was going to try and save for Olga Marie Flair, but I did not, because I didn't save for, or no, I'm still saving for her, but now, like, the strong contender is Saber's new form. Saber's new form is so freaking cracked, like, it puts to shame. Oh crap! It puts to shame every other Saber in game right now. Like, like power creep isn't even part of the conversation when it comes to this new Saber. Like she's literally just like, oh yeah, NP? No, I'll charge it myself. Damage? No, I'll get it myself. Support? No, I'll get it myself. Does everything. Literally does everything in the game. You have no other concerns in game other than just play. Yeah, you get her, you'll be set. Lord Legios is just like, why did I ever pull for any other unit? I just need this one. It's like, oh, the best comparison I can think of is Melusine with two Koyanskayas. Two Koyanskayas of light.
Hold on. I'm on my
It's
way.
like, why did you ever need any other unit? You have two Koyanskayas of light and a Melusine. And then if you got NP3 Melusine, you know, a little
Keep your eyes
TM.
open on the way down.
If you got a MP3 Melusine, she'll take care of you. Yo, Sky, how are you? I hope you're having a nice Monday. But yeah, if you got MP3 Melusine in Fate Grand Order, you don't need any other Lancer.
Don't
If you
run
want
too
another
far
Lancer,
ahead.
it's merely because you lost your 50-50 in the gacha. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up. Oh no, I've been there. Okay, okay.
Keep your
I'm
eyes open
good.
on the way down.
Yeah, it's actually been a pretty nice day so far, not gonna lie. I got off work kind of late, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not complaining. I get paid for it anyway.
Sorry. Moving out.
Nope, I already was up here. Nope. Yakumo, down. Down, boy. Come on, let's go. Whee. No! Oh gosh, I thought I was about to die.
Let's head on down.
Sky, you gotta do anything fun today? You gotta party it up? You gotta have a good old time? I know they say party responsibly, but responsibly is overrated. You don't gotta party responsibly. You party at your damn leisure. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. That's terrible advice, though. I don't endorse terrible advice.
Head up, eyes open.
No. Ornate Kiwi. Oh man. I swear, if people took half of the stuff I said seriously, I'm pretty
Good.
sure I'd be in
We're
jail.
almost to the cathedral.
That or people wouldn't deal with me because they think that Lenari dude's kind of insane. You shouldn't talk to insane people like Lenari. He's very bad for you. Him and his kind. Him and his kind are very bad for you. Oh boy. No, 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 no. Oh gosh, that's not what I want to do. Where's Prometheus? Prometheus, Prometheus. Ayo. Oh yeah, Queenslayer, that's what I was gonna do. 48. I agree. Thanks, Ruby. At least I know I'm right in that sense. Cleansing light. Oh, I do have enough for all this. But Ruby, you can't be like Lenari. You can't listen to what Lenari says. He's crazy. You're right. I kind of am. Ooh, I got a trophy. Learn 50 gifted gifts. Let's go. And how we doing over here? Atlas. But this is why we're friends. I know you really want to be friends with somebody that everyone else would tell you that's really not a good person.
take
you
our
should be talking
time.
to. Don't talk to them, Ruby. Just ignore them and let's ignore them. Let's walk this way now. Could you imagine? Oh, I know what boss is coming up. I'm not looking forward to it. No, I'll stick with that one. I'll stick with that one. Resilient focus, firm stand, receiving fatal damage when HP is over a certain amount of 1 HP, and this does. I don't really need that. That's more or less what I'll do. Health boost. Increases max HP, dexterity up. I don't think I need dex. What I need is strength and vitality, and yes. Well, I'm glad we're friends, Ruby. Because if we weren't friends, I don't know what else I'd be able to do. A medicine developed during Project Queen causes the body to regenerate, grants Ichor. Regen extension factor, regen activation. Medicine that permanently enhances regeneration. Oh, that's what that does? Man, I'm dumb. The sad part is that like I'm dumb and I'm not even like a pretty face level dumb. I'm just dumb and I'm ugly too with it. Imagine not finding me via Twitch. Kind of crazy to think it could not have happened. For real. especially when you just started streaming. Could the fact that I have found everyone I talk to now, I've found every single person either through raids or on X. I am the crazy person who sees someone post stuff on X, and if I like the cut of their jib, I will follow them and I'll go hit up their Twitch streams. Or another thing I'll do is wait, I did not wait, why can't I Nagi Makuro, why can't I equip that anymore? Whoa, game, what are we doing? Did I seriously have a weapon equipped I should not have had equipped this whole time? Hanamakuro, Nagimakuro. Really? Yo, hold up, but I have Yakumo, the fuck? Oh. Put that there. Oh, holy crap. I need that equipped? That's garbage. Health boost, firm stand. I'll do that instead. Holy crap, I need my dexterity up just to hold the sword. Goated ass weapon. And I can only do 4 swings before my stamina just depletes. Damn. I'm really happy that I did find you when I raided into. I found you through raids and I found Sky through raids. Because Sky was playing the greatest game known to mankind. One of the greatest games known to mankind, and that is Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. It is the only Final Fantasy... It's not a spin-off. It's one of the Final Fantasy VII games I genuinely do love. It's like... if they wouldn't have included new characters, I would have loved it more, but... They do a pretty good job of introducing new characters in Crisis Core. That's a game I really do have to play on hard mode, and I really want to finish out the, I really do want to beat, like, the hard mode stuff in that game. Oh, this part's kind of sad. Isis Vestige Part D. Alright, just a second here. I'm gonna end up getting my shit kicked in mercilessly right now. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. And it's always crazy. Like, most of the time when I find new peeps through... Like, obviously, not everyone I've ever raided into has been super chill, but most of them have been really cool. My problem is, like, I'm always too nervous to raid into anybody. It always just kind of freaks me out. It's like, man, are these people gonna be cool with it? Are they not? Alright. Alright. Sorry, I'm getting ready. I'm getting myself all hyped up. I'm like, alright, we're going in. Talk.
I've been waiting for you.
Okay. Let's
Please,
restore a vestige.
spin a thread of memory for me.
Why would I? You're not my mom. No, I'm kidding. I'm being good. I'm being good. We're doing the story part. After this, I'm probably gonna have to dip out though before I fight the
I'm
boss.
thrilled we can work together again. Thanks as always, Karen.
It's my pleasure. Oh, and go visit Louis later, okay? He'll be happy to see you.
Hard
I'm
to
surprised
believe
in half
that
an
little
hour I
guy
made
is
quite
already
a
a
bit of
student at
progress.
the university.
I
This
guess
one I
that
just would
also
have been stuck and
explains
I would
how
have been
I
like
got so
banging my
old.
head against the wall.
Father
Literally had
Time
this
is a
movie the other day.
strict one. He doesn't let anybody slide on by. He sure doesn't.
Damn.
Boar parasites live inside a dead body and activate every type of cell. It's incredible. I thought this stuff was just science fiction.
I heard that if we find out why they run wild, we can start clinical trials.
If their power can be harnessed, it will start a revolution in medicine. We can make this happen, Karen. I know we can.
What? Oh, right. Boar parasites. It's the thing that revives dead bodies in this game.
Karen! What happened? Are you hurt?
The boar parasite?
Our specimen is still sleeping soundly in its test tube. I think we may have bigger concerns, though. Look out there.
What on earth just happened?
Yeah, so boar parasites is the reason why these people have the abilities they do.
This is insane. We'd be using boar parasites to turn corpses into soldiers. There must be another way to fight them.
The destruction caused by those creatures is spreading. If we don't act now...
Right. We don't have time to think about it, do we? I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's some craziness right there.
I've been waiting for... Please, spin the thread of memory for me.
Damn, I'm missing a vestige. I'm gonna have to search for it in this place.
I'm not sure how much time has passed since I first accepted the relic. Ugh. I feel so hot. It's like the blood is boiling in my veins. Oh, Karen. Are you safe? I don't know what I'd do if I thought you were suffering. Each time I find myself blacking out on the tape, I feel my sense of self degrading, little by little, like my humanity is breaking apart and just drifting away. I can't even remember my own name anymore. But there's still one thing I refuse to forget.
Not bad.
I've been waiting... Please, spin the thread of memory for
You
me.
gotta find this last vestige. Let's go to Isis, Alright, I gotta go find that last freaking thing. I'm pretty sure I know where it's at. Ain't no way I'm gonna find it tonight, though. Ain't no way. Acquire inherent gifts. Literally the most expensive one. Ricky, Mia, Coco, Kevin. Oh, yeah, I know Kevin. Oh, that's what I can do. The limited time portion of the damage you take will slowly heal automatically. Really? 18,000 haze still, huh? That's crazy. This game's like, you want to master this stuff, you gotta get good, bro. Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. I don't know. I freaking love the soundtrack to this game. It's so epic. For no other reason than it just gets to be epic. And Code Vein 2 is coming out this year. Ain't no way you're gonna tell me that Code Vein 2 isn't gonna be as good, or if not better. I've probably got like misplaced hopes at this point. If Code Vein 2 ends up being better, like so much better than OG Code Vein, I'm gonna be so happy. That game's gonna be freaking ridiculously goated. I'm just, like I said, maybe I'm putting my hopes in where it shouldn't be, but it's gonna be one of those things where it just is what it is. Yeah, but as far as when I'm gonna start my new stream schedule, I'm not entirely too sure. I may wait until February to really just put it into practice. And today was just kind of like a one-off for this month, just so that way I kind of ease myself into it, or I may just end up introducing Mondays, and maybe next week I'll add like Tuesday or whatever. But for sure I'll be crappy. What is it? For sure I'll be streaming on Wednesday, 100%. And after that, I'll just go from there. If I'm back tomorrow, then I'm just gonna start my new stream schedule immediately. If not, next week I'll probably kind of be my first run through. Tonight was just kind of more or less a test of it, and I hope it was fun. I hope everyone had fun while I was doing this, and I'm happy. I'm happy to do it this way. If we can do a few hours at a time, just 4 days a week, that's more for me. That's more than I was doing before, and it'll allow me to really, really give me more time to just stream a little more, talk a little more, actually, actually, feel like I'm putting in more quality time with games. But uh, no, I might be back at it tomorrow. I think last week I did stream on a Tuesday, and I don't only did it for an hour, and it was fun. I had a blast with it. And if uh if you had fun tonight too, I mean, just let me know. Hit me up. Oh, if you're not already, there's my Discord right there. If you just want to come around, chill out, hang, whatevs. All good, all the same. I hope that everyone has a lovely rest of their night. Currently looking for someone that I could possibly go into. And let's see. Oh, thank you, Ruby. I hope you have a good night too. I hope it's nice and chill for you, where you don't have too much going on. Let's see, Sophie is up. There's quite a few people playing Code Vein. Is that because everyone's waiting for the sequel to come out? Like, legit, Code Vein is seemingly getting a resurgence? Is this for the passion of the game, or is this simply because the sequel is on the horizon? I shouldn't ask questions I don't want answers to. I'm just gonna assume all these people have always been a Code Vein fan and they've just been closeted, and now all of a sudden everyone's discovering Code Vein and they're just like, cool, buddy. Cool, buddy. What's this dude? I hate video games as a tag. What the hell? That's funny. Oh, also one thing I didn't mention about Code Vein, it's actually a co-op game. So yeah, if anyone else has this game and y'all want to play, let me know. If you have the game, we can totally play. And if you have the game, I can help you run through it. Because these maps are a pain in the ass. That looks like Japanese. I don't know Japanese. Anime Souls Prepared to Die Edition. Eclipsia. What a name. What a title. You know what? Maybe I'll just take it easy tonight. I won't stress my solo raid. I'll figure this out as I move along. Anywho, I wish everyone a wonderful rest of your night. Ruby, thank you so much for hanging out. Sky, I appreciate you hanging and lurking. And all others that have just kind of been kind of lingering and roaming about, appreciate y'all too. I know y'all just, I know there's some that don't like getting a shout out. I know there's some who don't like. This is not a call out. This is me expressing a shine of appreciation. So I will be back at this, if not tomorrow. I'll be back at this on Wednesday for sure. Usual time will be later in the afternoon slash evening, and we'll be streaming some more games. Probably more just chatting too. I had a ton of fun with the just chatting segment. Total blast being able to talk about junk food and garbage video games. Loved it. Look forward to more of that. And we'll have more fun later. But for now, get all the good sleeps, have all the great rest, have a wonderful time and evening. Catch y'all laters. Bye byes. Good nights.